Good morning. It's Wednesday morning here in Cypress, Texas. So I got up this morning and I'm reading my scriptures. I started off in Genesis, and the what stood out to me was the that Jacob, when he was coming to meet Esau, bowed down 7 times, and I'm like, what was the significance of that? You know, and and it didn't seem to make a difference to Esau. He comes running up and hugs him and kisses his neck. And, you know, it was. So I looked it up, and the number 7 represents completeness. Um, it's just, you know, he was, gathering all the resources he could, getting that 7, is God's like favorite number, and 7's like all throughout the Bible, and he, he's pulling on all the resources he could find to deal with. This is probably his greatest fear he's had his whole life, was re-engaging with his brother, and there's like nothing to fear at all. You know, I I made connection with my stepdad. The Recently, this is the guy that beat me so severely I had to be taken away and put in a foster home, and beat me worse than anybody's ever beaten me in my life. Knocked me, beat me to unconsciousness, and for years I was gonna get some payback, and then when I'm at a New Year's Eve mass at somebody's house, standing between two pretty girls, holding hands in the Lord's Prayer, and the priest asked me to ask everybody to forgive somebody that we felt we needed to forgive, someone in our family, and I forgave him. Something I thought I'd never do, and it it changed my whole reason why I boxed. I was gonna get some payback one day, so I had to find a whole nother reason to box. you know, and that's interesting. I was Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody, and they talking to somebody that's got a business. And I was talking about, I'm looking for somebody who's after it, a go-getter, somebody who's wants to make a name for themselves, be significant, and I'm like, those are, we're both, those kind of people are hard to find, except in a boxing gym. I'm like, oh my goodness. That's why guys fight. That's why they box. They want to be somebody. They want to. They they want to be somebody at least. You know, nobody's pushing around. Nobody's taking advantage of you. Unfortunately, most fighters get taken advantage of severely. You know, and but he the but those guys, they're even though they're done, they're past their functional time to fight. They still want to be something in their life. You know, there's just way too many people who sit back and want to wait for life to give them something. You know, they think that that's like, I'm waiting on the Lord, right? That's really interesting with this whole. You look at this, the meaning of waiting on the Lord. It actually means to take action, right? It's to believe in God. Take action with the belief in God that He's on your side and behind you and gonna, gonna protect you, and move forward, But no, we're just gonna wait. That's not what it means. I heard it. I heard it last Sunday. You know, there are times. I mean, you ask for it, and God's like, okay, I hear you. All right, I know what you want. All right, and then we just wait. We're like waiting. Like, well, He's wanting to see how bad you want it. Wants to see, if you're willing to take responsibility to do what it takes to get what He's given you. And that's something. Isn't that something? All right. I think I made my point. Have a great Wednesday.